심각하게 끝발나는 걸 말할 거예요. 진짜로. 왜냐하면 우리가 몰랐던 사실을 제대로 오늘 파헤치는 시간을 가르쳐 볼게요. 어떻게 끝발나 오늘 끝발나 액션 한번 하는 거야. 오늘 오신 분들 정말 똑똑해져가지고 잘 때 나 오늘 진짜 너무 공부 많이 했어. 오케이? 오케이지 오늘. 모바일이라 영어 채팅 못 치겠다. 빨리 컴퓨터로 오시고.
I think Jacob likes gum. Yeah.
그러니까 오늘 왜 끝발랐냐고 하냐면 오늘 우주 있잖아요. 아니에요. 뇌에서 지나는 거 아니야. 정말 재밌으면서 막 파고들 거야.
So,
Okay.
after World War II, okay, World War II, and we have to talk about this. All starts with the Nazis. The space, we call it the space race. It starts with the Nazis. At that time, the Nazi party, the Germany, was very powerful, and Russia was very powerful.
Yeah.
America was so-so.
아메리카 썼어야지, 그치?
Yeah. And so the Germans had really good scientists,
Yeah.
and their military weaponry
Yeah.
they were developing was really advanced, more than anybody's. Especially their missile technology.
미사일.
Yeah.
What is that?
Missile.
미술.
Missile. You
Oh.
can say missile. Yeah.
we call 미사일. 미사일이야. Okay.
Yeah, like the V2 missile. Missile, yeah, it's okay. V2 rocket. So after that war, America became a superpower, and Russia was a superpower. So at that time, two huge superpowers, America and Russia.
Yeah.
But they're not really friendly.
Yeah.
But
now it's not friendly.
Russia is the same now as they always were. They're not like outrightly evil, but you can't really trust them ever.
How about America?
Yeah, probably.
How about America?
But,
그렇지.
but no, but I mean, America is a part of the UN, and they negotiate. They have allies with South Korea and Japan. You know, friendly
Yeah.
nation. But Russia is always a kind of
We are the king.
we can say like shady.
What is shady?
Shady means suspicious, hiding something, doing something secret.
아, 그림자 shady. shade가 그림자니까 뭔가 이렇게 어둠이 있는.
So what happened is,
아.
so everything, basically all technology we have comes from war.
아.
Why do we have computers? Because of war. Why do we have a space program? Because of war. It's not that they said, oh, we want to just develop a space program. Actually, the race we call the space race, it was really the weapons race. The whole thing with developing these rockets was to show off your technology, because if you can build a rocket
Yeah.
that can go to the moon,
Yeah.
what kind of weapons can you make? Oh my God.
어.
You know, that's what it's about. You can send a rocket to the moon. You can send a rocket anywhere on Earth.
Yeah, of course. 그렇지. 달에다가 로켓을 쏠 기술이면 전 세계 어디도 로켓을 쏠 수 있지. 아.
Back to the Nazis. This rocket technology came from the Nazis. So the Russians grabbing these German scientists,
Yeah.
America's grabbing these German scientists. That nuclear bomb,
Yeah.
actually from the Germans, too.
Nuclear
Yeah, they
bomb from
grabbed
German?
those scientists, got them to come to America,
아,
and
I didn't
develop together with those German scientists.
know. I didn't know.
The American space program, those Apollo rockets, were actually Nazi technology.
아, really?
Yeah, Nazi technology.
나치가 만든 거야, 사실은.
I'm serious. After the Nazis fell, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was a rocket genius. But he was a Nazi before. Well, he came to America and was working for the American government.
어, 오케이.
Yeah.
so 아메리카 키드냅핑 납치해.
No, not kidnapping. He enjoyed his fame and his power coming here.
okay.
Yeah, he had kind of a big ego show off, like,
나 이 정도 해.
I was a Nazi, but look, America needs me so badly now. Every photo he's like, like show off really.
그렇지. 내가 이 정도
I can't remember.
했어.
I can't remember the guy's name.
얼굴 사진 찍을 때마다 보여?
So what happened is, anyways, you have the two very powerful countries. They're both scared of each other.
Yeah.
So you have that's what we call Cold War. Because America had nuclear weapons aimed at Russia. Russia was developing nuclear weapons aimed at America, and everybody's just wondering when nuclear war is going to happen.
Okay.
Before 1989, everybody's constantly thinking about nuclear war. Those children in the school, they do testing sometimes, that alarm goes off. They have to hide under their desk, do like this. It's not going to protect you from nuclear war. But,
of course.
but it's just to make the people feel safe.
Yeah, I think so.
Thankfully, there was no nuclear war. We came close, very, very close many times. So, for example, the Americans watching the Russians.
Yeah.
The Russians watching the Americans.
Yeah.
Well, the Russian Defense Agency, there was a warning. They got like whoop, 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 their radar, their computers, that America had launched nuclear missiles coming to Russia. So they called that Russian president. They said, hey, do you want to attack? America launched. He said, thank God.
Yeah.
He's a very smart. He said, no, I don't believe this. This is error. So he waited. He waited and they checked it. If it was real, they would have been hit by those nuclear missiles. But it wasn't real. They could have started a nuclear war. If they launched a missile at America, America would launch one back, and this would have started a nuclear war.
Oh, really?
This close. This close.
진짜 그 짧은 찰나에.
Thank God they didn't have an idiot for their
그렇지. 바보가
what's it called?
아니지.
Not president, whatever. That they were communists at the time, so dictator, I guess.
오케이. 3차 대전은 이미 일어났어. 지금 막 이슬람 난리 났잖아.
So it just was a Cold War. And then it was, the space race was actually to show off their weaponry, their rocket technology. So here's how the space race went. Russia did everything first.
Really?
Except go to the moon, Russia beat America at everything.
그렇지.
Everything.
쇼오프 같은 경우는 보여주기 위한 그렇죠. 자랑을 하는 거야.
So, USSR. The USSR. This is Soviet Russia. When the Cold War is happening. Okay, 1957.
1957.
USSR successfully launched the first satellite, Sputnik 1, that was orbiting Earth. Sputnik. You can search for Sputnik, I think.
위성을?
Yeah, 위성. Yeah.
러시아가 먼저.
Can you search the Sputnik?
오케이, 스푸트닉.
Yeah.
스푸트닉.
So I think I might not be correct, but I think Sputnik 1 was the first to go into space, and then they launched a Sputnik 2. I think Sputnik 2 is the one that orbited.
그렇구나.
So already Russia is winning.
그렇지, 러시아가 먼저 보냈지.
1957, Russia's winning. And then 1961, so 4 years later, Russia sent first. Oh, wait a minute. I'm skipping something. Wait a minute. Oh, did I not write this down? Oh, well, anyways, Russia was the first country to send animals into space.
어.
The first was a dog named Lenka. And then they sent
Oh.
2 more dogs. Send the dog and
Oh.
then bring back. The
Oh.
dog must have been scared. Oh my god. Can you imagine Johnny sending to space?
강아지를 우주에 보냈어? Is it live?
Yeah. Came back alive. Lenka, you can search the
살인 상태로 돌아왔다는데.
Lenk dog.
L-E L-E-L-A
NKA space and then dog. That should.
Oh my god, 몰랐네.
Oh, okay. Space dog. Type Lenka space dog.
Okay.
You have to type Lenka. Twice. You have to type Lenka. Lenka. No. Hey.
여보,
Okay,
여보.
Lenka. Lenka.
응.
Lenk.
L-E-N-N-K.
A.
응. Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
우리
Anyways.
제시카님 또 오세요?
What was the first animal in space?
이거 보여주면 되지.
Laika, according to space,
Laika. Sorry.
July 22nd,
Lenka 아니요. Lenka.
did not orbit.
Laik.
이거
Not that. That's not real. Oh my god.
이거 보여주면 되지.
Union sent 2 more dogs
No
Okay.
dog did a spacewalk.
space on August 19, 1960. The animals were the first to actually
So
orbit
this
and
was
fly.
what? 1951? Oh, so this was first. This was before the satellite. 1951. Yes, there.
Oh my god. 이거
Poor
동물 학대
dog.
아니야?
Animal rights issues, anybody?
이거 동물원
야.
학대 아니야 이거? 어떡해? 저러고 우주 간 거야?
Okay, so this was 1951, but this dog did not orbit, just went to space. But
Ah.
then later they sent 2 more dogs, Belka and Straka. 1960 they orbited and also returned.
Karaku says, is that fake? Did I
What?
make a fake? This is a trick to doing that?
No, I don't think so.
아니라고 하는데,
The Russians are very, very advanced. I mean, they're military. They're, technology. They have very smart scientists.
yeah. 아무튼 한번 들어보세요.
And then, so that was 1951, and then 1960. And then 1961, they sent the first human, Yuri Gagarin.
유리 가게란?
Yuri Gagarin.
아,
Bugatti, 맞아요. Yuri Gagarin was the first, they say cosmonaut. Americans say astronaut. Russians say cosmonaut. Like-
우주인을 에스트로넛이라고 하는데 코스트로넛이라고 러시아는 말하는구나. He was alive?
Was alive?
He was stayed in space how long? Just go and then come back?
No, he did orbit.
궤도도 돌았어?
So
Russia is really...
three weeks later, America sent Alan Shepard into space.
아일랜드 셰퍼드?
Yeah, so this is a really close race. Just the 3 weeks, Russia beat America.
3주 후에 그냥 미국이 너 갔어?
So Russia's got the first animals, the first man,
Yeah.
the first satellite.
Yeah.
Well, first satellite, then
Yeah.
first man, Yuri Gagarin. First woman.
First woman in Russia?
Okay, Google. Who was the first woman to go to space? 빨리.
어.
Valentina
Valentina
Tereshkova,
Tereshkova.
the first
아,
Valentina Tereshkova.
astronaut named Valentina Tereshkova. She traveled around Earth 48 times while orbiting in the Vostok 6.
48 times she orbited Earth. This was 1963. 1963. So Russia's winning at everything.
어,
Russia had the first space station. First space station. Although this was after the moon landing though.
오케이.
But they had the first space station. So what happened is JFK in 1962, he's like, okay, the Russians are beating us at everything.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go all in.
오케이. JFK.
Go all in. You know when you're like playing poker, all in.
Yeah, 올인했지.
Just a risk. I'm gonna win or I'm gonna die. You say.
어.
So he said, at the time, this was a really crazy thing. He said, America will send a man to the moon and bring him safely back within the decade. Decade is 10 years. That means before 1970.
어, that time when?
When did he say that?
Yeah.
1962.
어.
September 12th, 1962, he was speaking at an American university. Very, very famous speech. Wifey, you listened to that speech. He said America will get to the moon. He promised. The president making a promise. We will get to the moon before 1970.
어.
Now, unfortunately, he died. He never got to see that.
그렇지.
He was assassinated.
암살자에서 존 F 케네디가 죽긴 했지만 진짜 10년 안에 보냈잖아. 문에 닐 암스트롱이. Yeah.
But America, July 20th, 1969, just
Yeah.
barely before
그렇지.
1970. But they did fulfill his promise.
Yeah.
But that was Apollo 11. But the moon mission before them, they tried before everybody died
어.
in that moon mission. That the kind of a practice, not in space on Earth, but they're in the capsule, locked, pressure, they can't open the door because of the pressure, and they're testing. But because they pumped pure oxygen into the cabin, a fire started. They burned alive, actually. Yeah.
어, 진짜로?
So when Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong went to the moon, they put a plaque on the moon, like dedicated to those astronauts.
어. 그니까 이게 압력에 의해서 막 불 나가지고 살은 상태로 막 불이 나가지고 죽을 수도 있다는데. 그니까 그 뭐지? 그러니까 굉장한 시행착오를 많이 겪고 나서 달에 보낸 것 같지요.
Yeah. So now America lost everything during the space race, but they got to the moon first.
아메리카.
Yeah. So in America, they say America won the space race. Well, what does that mean? You win? I'm sure in Russia they say, "Oh, Russia won the space race, and later America went to the moon." But Russia did all this stuff. Actually, so what do you think? Who won the space race?
Actually,
It's Russia.
러시아에서 이겼지.
It's not the moon race. It was the space race. It was
그렇지.
Russia.
우주 레이스였지.
So-
문이 아니었지.
But
솔직히.
America writes their history books.
Yeah.
I'm sure Russia writes their own history books. Just like Japan's writing their own.
Yeah.
Whoever the winner is gets to write the history, basically. So.
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
But Russia is kind of 그렇지.
But yeah. So okay. So when America was landing on the moon,
Yeah.
that was live.
That was live.
Yeah. The reason it was live is because America was worried nobody would believe they did it. Nobody,
Oh.
you guys take it for granted now. Oh, we went to the moon, and you know, but this was a huge thing. It is this. So
Yeah.
nobody would believe them. They have to do it live. Nobody would
Oh.
believe. Nobody would. Of course, Russia would say, "Oh, this is a hoax. America do this a hoax."
아, 그니까
The
만든 거라고.
American Hollywood and CIA do this thing.
아, 그렇지.
But you know, even with all the evidence,
Yeah.
still some people don't believe America went to the moon.
그렇지.
They think it's a hoax.
Yeah, it's kind of 음모이론이 있긴 한데.
Conspiracy theories.
응.
They went to the moon. Trust me, they went to the moon.
아, 뭐 달에 갔지요.
So they said 500 million people were watching this live on TV.
500 million?
Yeah.
오!
But no, this is 1969. This is, you know, nowadays we say, oh, that's not many people actually. But that time was the biggest TV event ever.
그렇지.
500 million people live and many more people listening on the radios. So a billion people or something
그렇지.
following this thing.
TV가 없는 사람들은 그때 당시에 그러면은 라디오로 들었으니까 10억 명 정도는 이 라이브로 본 거지요. 어서 오세요, 구피님, GP.
All around the world watching this.
그렇지.
If they could have a television, if they're not you know, of course, watching this. Okay, how can a flag flutter in space? Well, that's one of their conspiracy theories. It's not fluttering. Oh, I can't really get into that, but maybe later I'll talk about the moon conspiracy theory. But okay, so Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the two astronauts. So you know, only one of them could be the first man.
What is that? Neil Armstrong and then who?
Buzz. Well, see, wifey doesn't even know who's the other guy.
아,
Buzz Aldrin.
아이씨, 시청자들한테도 물어봐. 달에 처음 간 사람들 다 닐 암스트롱만 알아. 다른 사람 아는 사람 누가 있어? 말해봐요.
Why don't you know Buzz Aldrin?
What? 볼주니?
Buzz Aldrin.
볼주 올줄? 이름 처음 들어본다.
Did you ever watch Toy Story? The movie Toy Story.
토이스토리야.
Do you know Buzz?
응.
Buzz Lightyear?
응.
Why is his name Buzz? Because of Buzz Aldrin.
버즈 오드리언?
Buzz, B-U-Z-Z. His first name, B-U-Z-Z. Last name is Aldrin. You can
올드리?
type Buzz Aldrin.
아니 우리 시청자님들 닐 암스트롱이랑 버즈 오드런이랑 거기 거기 어디냐 그 달에 같이 갔는데 왜 닐 암스트롱만 기억하지? 이상하네. 버즈.
There you go, second one. No.
아, 이 사람도 갔어? I didn't know. 나 몰랐는데?
Nobody remembers. So I'm wondering, how did they choose? So I'm thinking as the landers coming down, they're like, okay, 가위바위보. Buzz Aldrin probably did scissors and Neil Armstrong did rock. So
아, 누가 먼저 발 내들린다 했는데 가위바위보 해가지고.
this is not true.
But people
I'm
think.
just
아, 가위바위보가 좋구나.
they flipped a coin, I think.
아, 동전 돌리기 해가지고.
I think so. Or I don't know if sometimes I have memories, I think, did I make up that memory or was that real? Did I learn that? I felt like okay, we have this coin, we'll flip I think they flipped the coin.
몰라. 아무튼 그래서 나는 I only remember Neil Armstrong because I never heard of his name. I didn't know two people go there.
What?
아, 미안해. 아, 몰랐어. 버즈 안드리안이
Oh my
누구지도.
god. Oh, poor Buzz. Oh, he did the same thing as Neil Armstrong, but nobody remembers him.
아, 몰라요. 알겠어.
So I want to talk about those famous words when he steps out. So let me type it. So give me the keyboard. Let me type. Okay, so he said,
이거 굉장히 좋은 표현이니까
That's
알아두세요.
one small. Better capitalize it. Wait a minute.
좋은 표현이에요.
That's one small step for man. One colon semicolon. One giant leap for mankind. Can you copy?
응.
Because I want to talk about this so you can keep pasting
Okay.
like later. Copy and paste. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
응.
Very famous expression.
그렇지.
But did you know it's wrong? It has a big mistake in it. And the big
이게 잘못된
mistake
말이라고?
has to do with articles. A and the. Articles.
어.
So you have to explain a man is a man. I am a man.
아.
But man means all human. Same as mankind, humankind, man is the same.
I understand.
So what he said, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Man and mankind here, the way he said it, mean the same thing.
아.
Actually doesn't make sense. But most people don't pay attention. It's such a small thing. Most people don't really think about it. But actually what he needs to say is that's one small step for a man.
아.
One giant leap for mankind. So, you know, when you're learning English, Koreans, you don't have these articles, a, and, the. And you think they're not important, but they're very important. Very, very important.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Wasn't good at English. Well, there's some argument about why did he say that. Is it because it was a mistake? But some people have said actually this is better. Yeah, it's not correct. It's not perfect. If it was an English test, he would get a. But in terms of the poetic quality, poetry, it's balanced.
Oh, yeah.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. If you say one small step for a man, it sounds unbalanced a little. It's not as beautiful sounding. So there's some argument maybe he did it on purpose. You know what I mean? Maybe he did it on purpose.
그렇지. 그러니까 긴장해가지고 그렇게 말한 거지. 솔직히 뭐 멍청한 놈은 아니지. 왜냐면은 달에 갔는데 멍청하겠어요. 엄청나게 똑똑한 박사지. 그랬잖아. 그렇지. Yeah. But then you said to me
I
before.
forgot to mention Russia was the first to dock to space, like kind of space capsules together and exchange people from one into the other. Another thing Russia did first. I forgot to.
Anyways, you said to me before yesterday. I really interesting. They say it's
Bye
a
bye, ATM. 잘 가요. Is it the king?
yeah,
King Itaewon Clubber, my lord.
Oh my God!
I'm so shocked. Suddenly see you. Oh, hail the king!
King Itaewon!
King Itaewon Clubber. Oh, 감사합니다. Thank you. King's blessing. The king is. Wonderful king. Wonderful
Thank
king.
you.
ATM too. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Wow. Is it because that was a really interesting talk?
I
What?
hope so. Thank you.
Thank you.
ATM thank you. 왕님 thank you.
Cool.
너무너무 감사합니다.
So I hope you guys know Buzz Aldrin now. Don't forget this guy, Buzz Aldrin.
감사합니다. 예. 너무 감사하고. 우리 신랑이 지금 말씀하신 닐 암스트롱만 기억하지 말고 버즈 오드리도 기억하라는 뜻이지.
Buzz Aldrin.
버즈 올드린. 그니까.
No respect. No respect for Buzz Aldrin.
감사합니다. 우리 이태원 왕님이랑 ATM님. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
응.
So.
You said to me before that like a step the moon. That said.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, when they landed on the moon, they can't just open the door and get out. Everything has to be checked exactly.
Yeah.
So, open the door. Okay, NASA, I'm going to first step. NASA says, okay, Neil, do first step. Okay, NASA, I'm on the first step. Everything's good. My suit is working. I'm gonna go down the ladder to the last step. NASA, okay, has to ask everything to do. And so finally, that last step you have to be very careful.
그렇지.
Can you get back in if you get off? You have to check where you landed. You have to check the sand. So everything they check very methodically.
맞다르길래?
Methodically.
아.
Like a method.
아.
Like a plan. Method. Methodically.
그러니까 철저하게 준비하고 그러니까 그 문 랜딩 그 딱 첫 발을 딱 들일 때 그 모래가 얼마큼 네 발에 들어갔어. 첫 번째 발을
future flow. 그렇지.
두 번째 발을 할 때 얼마큼 들어갔어. 네가 우주선에 돌아올 수 있는 거야? 그러면은 세 번째 발을 넣어봐. 굉장히 철저하게 했구나. 철저하게. 아, 너가 그러면은 지금 나올 수 있어? 다시 우주선으로 돌아올 거야? 아, 오케이.
You know, on the moon, I'd weigh like 10 kilograms or 15 kilograms.
아, 진짜? I want to go moon. 나도 달에 가고 싶다. 한 15kg밖에 안 나간대.
But do you know, space travel is very, very bad for your body.
아.
So when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin came back, you lose muscle mass, you lose bone mass. A lot of astronauts come back at this time, they couldn't walk when they came to Earth.
걷지도 못했어.
Yeah.
Why? muscle like that?
Why do we have strong bones and strong muscle? Because of gravity. So when you walk or when you exercise and that impact makes your bone your body says, oh, have to make a bone stronger, so it makes the bone stronger. In space,
아.
your body makes like this because you need it. If you don't need, you lose it. That's why if you don't exercise,
Yeah.
you don't have a muscle because your body thinks you don't need it. You're not pushing yourself.
그러니까 중력이 근육과 이렇게 뼈를 강하게 하는데 달에 가면은 중력이 그러니까 거의 없잖아요.
Здравствуйте!
그러니까 몸에 그거에 맞춰서 또 머슬 근육이랑 그 뼈 같은 게 약해지는구나.
아우동, здравствуйте.
우리 만수르 유리 왔네. 유리 어서 오세요. 유리 최유리 왔어. 늦었다.
어쩌세요?
지각했네.
Gravity is necessary for your health.
그렇지.
So if they're going, очень приятно. Вы русский язык
어우동이 뭐?
изучал в университете.
뭔 소리야 저거?
Really? You speak Russian or just a translator?
몰라. 어우동이가 러시아를 했는데 지금 얘기했네. 나는 어그로라고 강퇴하려고 그랬더니 나 무식했다. 아 저게 러시아어인가? 아 그렇구나.
Not well. One of my majors was Russian.
GTA
Long time ago.
GTA 또 5바 6바 한다 자. 또 이상한 거 썼다 GTA는. 아이고.
чуть-чуть знаю по-русски.
여보, we have to little bit like
They're
doing that
speaking
quiz.
Spanish now.
우리
Yeah, we have to do
우리
the
이제
quiz.
퀴즈 시작할 건데요. 잠시만 화장실 갔다 올게. 아이고 배.
Okay. Do I believe in aliens? Of course, yeah. Do you mean like UFOs coming to Earth? I don't believe that stuff, no. But I believe there's alien life out there. I believe there's alien life in our solar system. NASA said they will find it in the next 10 to 30 years. NASA's confident they will find a life in our solar system. Yeah. Like microbes, virus, bacteria. But maybe on Europa, Europa has an ocean under the ice. There could be bigger life, like fish and octopus and things. Things like that. Yeah. Faux show. So, okay, yeah. So we're going to do the quiz. Sea monsters, yeah. We're going to do the quiz. So we're getting ready for that. When wifey comes back, we're going to set that up. Who's going to play? Ah, thank you. 하나바다. 감사합니다. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so I'll just a little bit more about the Russia. America has a lot of nuclear weapons, but Russia has more. Russia has more nuclear weapons. So there's actually the Cold War is not definitely, it's not exactly over. There's always going to be some tension between Russia and America. They're like the two big bullies in the room. You know, they're both watching each other, but both are scared to fight each other because they're both the big bullies.